Take 39, literally. Every time I start this video, somebody knocks on my door or my phone rings. I have now put my phone on airplane mode, and I'm just hoping and praying nobody knocks on the door for the next few minutes. Hi, my name is Jeff. I'm an Optavia, a certified Optavia coach, and this channel is about my Optavia journey. And I'm on a new journey. Unfortunately and fortunately, I'm on a new journey. If you haven't seen my previous videos, the short end of my story is this, that in 2017 at 300 pounds, I went on this plan and lost over 80 pounds. In about 5 months, I became a certified coach. I've been coaching a lot of people, been helping a lot of people. And over the course of the last year, this last year, 2021, I put on some weight. Now, I haven't gained all of my weight back. I was 300 pounds. I don't know how much I weigh now because I haven't weighed and I'm scared to weigh. And I say that with a smile on my face, but I'm truly having a phobia of getting on the scale because I'm afraid that I will discover that it's worse than I think it is. And I don't want to be devastated. I want to be encouraged, but I'm going to have to weigh. I'm going to weigh eventually. I was going to weigh today, and I just chickened out. Now, I'm a coach, and I tell people, weigh. You weigh once a week. I did. When I was originally on this plan, I only weighed once a week, and that way you can tell, you can see your progress, and when you see the progress, it encourages, it is an encouragement. So I got to get on the scale eventually. I wasn't going to do a video today. I look scroungy. I need to go get groomed. I need my beard trimmed. And I know it's kind of hard to tell, but I need a haircut. But I really need this beard trimmed. And I just, you know, it's about a little after 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm in my office at the church. I am a pastor. And, you know, it's been a week. It's been an emotional week. Today is Wednesday. And, you know, sometimes when you deal with a lot of emotions, you have to really kind of watch things as far as your health plan. I'm on day 18. Did I say this? I'm on day 18 of my health reboot. And I don't know what my progress has been. I'm kind of watching with some of the clothes that I could wear a year ago that I can't wear now. And I'm trying on clothes periodically just to see what kind of progress there may be in that area. But this week, when I say our, Felicia, she's a co-coach with me. This week, our 40-year-old son is getting married for the first time. And he's always lived with us. Now, he's not your typical 40-year-old man that has always lived with his mama. Our son is a special needs young man. He was diagnosed as a child with a syndrome called Soto syndrome, and I can't go into that. But he's always, you know, he's just always been with us. Well, he's been dating this girl for about 10 years, and they're getting married Saturday. And we're excited for him, but this week, just yesterday, he started moving his things out of his bedroom and moving it into the house where he and his new bride are going to live. And quite honestly, it's been a little bit more emotional for us than we thought that it would be. And then there's just a lot of people that are sick around us. I don't know about where you live, but But here, this Omicron variant of COVID, I hate COVID. I hate the word COVID. I wished I hadn't even said it on this video. But we've had it kind of running through our church and through our school, and it's going to run its course. It's going to get out. But, you know, it's kind of frustrating because of how it affects, you know, your family and your church and those things. And then today we found out that one of our children is really facing a battle. And, you know, when your children hurt, you hurt. And so I don't like for my children to hurt. I'd really rather just take their pain and carry it for them, but I can't. So you just have to really watch it. And our lifestyle is that we do eat out rather frequently, not every day, but you know, doing the lean and green and only eating one meal a day. Now, when I say rather frequently, I would say probably 3 times a week on average. About 3 times a week, we eat a meal in a restaurant. And we live in a small town where there are not a lot of choices. I mean, we got good choices for a town our size, but we have 2 Mexican restaurants, and one lady told me all these little dumpy towns have Mexican restaurants, but we have 2 pretty good Mexican restaurants, and we ate at one of them today, and I've learned, you know, or it occurs to me, I haven't learned, but it occurred to me, and I thought about it, that today at lunch, you know, we ordered lean food. It, you know, because it was cooked in some oil, it was a little oily, which kind of hindered that. But you know, considering the choices, we did pretty good. We ordered a thing of fajitas. It was shrimp, chicken, and steak. But you know how they cut chicken and steak for fajitas. It's just in little tiny strips. And we ordered that, and we both got a lettuce and guacamole salad. I mean, just like a sneeze of guacamole, because that's all they put on there. And so what we did is we took the shrimp, the chicken, and the steak, and some of the peppers and onions. They don't put, at this particular place, they don't put a lot of peppers and onions on their fajitas, but some peppers and onions, and we put that on top of the lettuce, and that's what we ate. And so, you know, it was fairly lean. But so in one respect, I felt pretty good about that. In the other respect, afterwards, I thought, you know, number one, probably if I'm going to order that, I mean, if I really want to do this plan and I really want to do it right, if that's what I'm going to eat, number one, I probably should take my scale in there with me. I've done that before. I've taken the scale into a restaurant, and I should weigh the lean. Now, I'm pretty confident that we didn't go overweight on our lean today, because it was, you know, the shrimp, they're like a medium-sized shrimp. I think I figured one time that we could eat 12 boiled shrimp. I think I probably had 5, maybe 6 shrimp, a few pieces of this little slivers of steak, and a few slivers of chicken. But my point being, the habit should be to make sure. And another thing, you know, if I really wanted to really be particular in that situation, maybe when I take that meat off of the main plate and I put it on top of my salad, that maybe I should just pat it down a little bit with my napkin or something, and just get some of that excess oil that might be on it off. Now, you may think, well, that's just being picky. And but my thing is, if you're spending, you know, over $400 a month for a health plan, you dadgum sure want to make sure that you're doing it right. But all this emotions that we're dealing with, and by the time, whenever we got to lunch, I was ready to eat this. I was ready to eat a cow, because when I'm dealing with stress, I want I want to stress eat. That's why I got up to, at one point in time in my life, 400 pounds, because I'm a pastor. And anyway, we won't go into that, but I do deal with a lot of stress. And so I wanted to stress eat. So all in all, I feel pretty good about that meal. But it's an everyday thing. This plan, living this plan, is an everyday thing. If you're on and off, if you do good today and you blow it tomorrow, and you do good the next day and you blow it, if you're on and off, you do good three or 4 days in a row and then you blow it, or you just eat something you're not supposed to eat, or you eat too much or whatever, it's really not worth it. It's really not worth it. And that's what I said in one of my previous videos in this reboot, because a lot of what I'm dealing with right now is damage that I did in the last 3 months of last year, because October, November, and December of last year, I just kind of, for the first time in 4 years, 7, 8, 9, yeah, for the first time in 4.5 years, I just kind of let my guard down and said, heck with it, for the next 3 months, I'm going to eat what I want to. And then after Christmas is over, I'll get back on my plan. Well, that's what I did. That's what I did. But I did more damage to myself than I thought that I had done. So anyway, that's where I'm at today. Next time you see me, hopefully I'll be a little bit more trimmed up, and maybe the skin around my neck will be a little looser, and maybe, just maybe, I'll have a report that I have put my big boy britches on and gotten on the scale. I just want to encourage you, if you're on this plan, I believe in this plan. I believe it's the greatest plan on the face of the planet. I believe that if you do it right, that you're going to get results. Albeit some people just melt away, and some people, 2 or 3 pounds a week, and I think average weight loss according to Optavia is 4 pounds a week, or average weight loss is whatever. But I'm not here to promote that, other than just to say that this is my journey. This is my journey. If you need a coach, hey, 2 or 3 things before I go. Number one, if you need a coach, I'd love to coach you. Send me an email, message me. I put it, put it in the comments. And if you're looking for a coach, and I'd love to coach you. That's really not my push right now. My push right now is to get my own health back in line. But if you want to go on this journey with me, I would be glad to have you go along with me on this journey. The other thing is that I have an Instagram page that I've never really promoted it on YouTube, but I do post some encouraging things, and I like, especially in my stories, I like to post in the stories and quotes and things like that, and then video of myself talking about today. I posted about probably a 2 or 2.5 minute video in my stories, and so come follow me on Instagram. It's Jeff Scurlock _. Now, the reason there's an underscore is because I used to have another Instagram account, was just Jeff Scurlock, and it got kind of messed up somehow, and I got where I couldn't access it, and rat-a-tat-tat, and finally I got frustrated, and I just created a new account. So it's Jeff Scurlock _. And I'll put that in the description as well. All right? So let's get this done. Be faithful. Do your plan. Don't stress eat. And be healthy. Be healthy. I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you to be healthy. See you next time. Bye.